see, is it recording? I'll try. Oh, there's Crow right there. Crow! I was just gonna talk a little bit. Man, I was just shopping in H-E-B. That song, I like it so much. It talks about, I don't know the name of it, but the girl says, like, when I die, just lay me down and all. It's a nice song. I like that song. But I was gonna actually walk up. They were supposed to be over here. I was gonna tell I just started doing a little update.
Yeah.
And I said, say hi.
Hey, hi.
You know, I was gonna tell, where are you going right now?
Oh, nowhere.
Okay.
It's hot.
Were you heading to Jack in the Box?
Well, shady.
Okay. Let me talk a little, then I'm gonna walk up.
Okay.
Is anybody behind the dumpsters?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then I'm gonna walk up. I was
Alright.
gonna have, because I wanted to tell this story. I haven't seen Crow in maybe about a month. And he had a good job and all, and I give him credit for getting that job. But he's not working there anymore. And I see his friends, Claire, his girlfriend, and they said Crow was depressed. And so he's been in the... I'm talking! That's Claire. I'm going to walk up. I already got Crow. But you know what's interesting? I'm not feeling well at all today. I taught Ephesians chapter 6 earlier, which goes up next week. And there was a lot of friends of mine at Timmons, so I could have turned it on earlier. A lot of them. But this is what I wanted to share. About 2 months ago or so, when I was doing my roof at my house and tar and all, I found a nice knife when I was walking on North Beach once, and it was just sitting on the ground. Some kid must have dropped it. It was a nice knife. But when I was doing my roofing, I took that knife because I'm up on the roof. I said, I need something to cut the roofing with and to tar this roof. The knife was destroyed. I mean, full of tar, totally dull, something you would throw out. But then I thought, you know what? I told Crow about it because that's what he likes to do. And if I took a picture of it before and then after, it was better than a professional job because the knife was destroyed. But when I told him I was going to give it to him, I couldn't find it. And he asked me a few times, I'm going to do that knife for you, John. Finally found it and gave it to Claire, his girlfriend, like 2 weeks ago. And like the next day, Claire said, he's got it. He's so proud of it, John. It looks great. And it does. He gave it to me today. But you know, people with all the problems they're going through, of course he did it for free. And he's a knife collector. He would have liked to keep it, I'm sure. But people, even homeless, all the problems, sometimes they want to help. Like, oh, so-and-so might not be feeling well. That's just a little testimony. I hope you heard it because it's windy. Now I'm going to walk by. I was talking before because I did like a little update. Hi, Evelyn. Look, I'm on. I'm on right now. That's Evelyn. Who wants to say hi? Okay, there's Gabriel. I ran into Gabriel at H-E-B. I'm going to go talk to Crow. George, say hi.
Hi. Hey, how you doing?
You know, if Gabriel breaks out the guitar, that's what I'm going to go talk to Crow. And that's why I started. Gabriel, he's a friend of mine, and he was playing the guitar, and also my other friend, the artist friend. So it would have been a nice little friendship. The only news update being that this would be the only thing I'll do. We had another tragic shooting in Florida. Most of you are aware of it. School shooting, a 19-year-old kid who was expelled from a high school, went in, and as far as I know, 7 people were killed. So that's tragic. So we ask for everybody to pray for that, okay? And I'm going to have Crow. I did the update. I didn't get to show the knife before, but I'm going to show it now. The knife, what did the knife look like when I gave it to you, Crow?
Unrecognizable, completely covered in tar, wouldn't even open, would close.
I have my knife on. Oh, it's in here. It was totally destroyed.
Yeah.
Crow's a knife guy, so it was like something you would throw out, like an old tar knife. Now look how nice he did this. This is better than a professional job. I don't know if you can see it. This was a destroyed knife. It would be like if you tried to restore something. Look how nice. Look, it looks like new, and it was destroyed. So I kind of, that's the teaching I actually did today, which was Ephesians 6. I did earlier. There's actually one verse I taught in that. I taught the whole chapter, but it says, "Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil, and having done all to stand, stand in the evil day." And then Paul talks about like the Roman armor that the Roman soldiers used, and he compares it to spiritual weapons. He says, "Put on the shield, the breastplate of righteousness, the helmet of salvation, the shield of faith, wherewith you may be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked one." The Roman shields were big shields, covered almost their whole body. They were covered in leather, and they dipped them in water, because when they went to battle, the opposing armies would shoot arrows with fire. So when they hit the shields, of course, it would put it out. And Paul said, "The shield of faith, wherewith you can quench all the fiery darts of the devil," as he shoots at us. And then the one out of all those weapons, like spiritual armor we wear, there's only one that's offensive. The others are all defensive. The loin of truth, the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness. It says, "And take the sword of the Spirit," which is the Word of God. The only offensive weapon is a knife or a sword, and that's the Word of God. So when we're tempted, we quote the Word of God, and Jesus did that when he was tempted by the devil. The devil tempted him 3 times, and Jesus quoted the scripture. "You will not tempt the Lord your God, you will serve the Lord your God, and man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God." So that's our offensive weapon, that we speak, proclaim, and confess the scripture. Now, Crow, give me an update. I talked a little bit about the knife, and I haven't seen you in how long? Like a month now.
It's been a while.
And Claire said you kind of had a beard and all, and so today you had to, basically kind of
Clean up.
get up.
Yeah.
And what else has been going on? What's latest?
Actually, Brother Ray has been pursuing a little bit online in regards to Crow Nation.
Okay, that's the ministry like Crow wants to do. It's called Crow Nation. We mentioned that before.
Yeah, and of course Claire has been upset over some of the stuff on the phone, so it's all been eliminated.
Yeah.
And I told her, well, that I'd been wanting to do it, but it's not the kind of thing you do in front of her, and
Yeah.
feel like I'm doing something wrong if I do it when she's not around. But finally, just got rid of it all, finally, and now I'm free to pursue the Crow Nation.
Yeah.
And see where that takes me.
Yes.
See where that heads.
I think that's a good idea. Crow knows, knows how to use the laptops and phones and everything. Some of the guys are not as up on it, but he wants to do sort of like a ministry, which he's going to call Crow Nation, and he's talked about it before. What's some of the ideas you have about it?
Crow Nation is really comes from Brother Ray's own mouth. He said, because I complained to him that I couldn't quote scripture the way you do. I'm not as eloquent as him. I'm not able to get the backing. I can't feed or clothe people of that nature. Anyway, he just said, well, good, because we already have a Pastor John, a Brother Ray, Brother Dave, etc., etc. He says, heck, if anything, help us help the homeless.
Yeah.
And those words stuck in my brain, so I figure Crow Nation, the way it appears now, is going to be something of take all the ministries and put them under one umbrella and focus on each one, and see what happens,
Yeah.
see what develops, see where
Yeah.
the Lord takes me, and where it's going to go.
Yes, and Claire wants to do what's called Clara's Web.
Yeah.
Sort of like, these are just ideas to use internet, phone and stuff, and a lot of the homeless, believe it or not, they are connected. They're online. Some are not. Crow knows how to start websites and all that, but others do use Facebook, which is the number one thing that people use. So believe it or not, if you advertise for like there's a feeding program, a lot of times I'll run into new homeless people over the years, and they're not aware of Brother Ray feeding. Like tonight, he feeds. It's Thursday at 6:30, and Timmons or whatever. So I kind of will tell them by word of mouth. But what Crow can do, as well as Claire, they can connect people. You know, people who are homeless, they got the phone, and they can find, oh, this is where some outreach is taking place, and so that's kind of, you know, a blessing. All right, I wanted to just do an update. Hopefully, how long did I go? 10 minutes. That little teaching I did on this one is Ephesians 6. I taught the entire chapter earlier before I went up to Timmons. I did it by the bay, and so that goes up like in about a week, and we concluded the Ephesians study. But we're all in a warfare. That chapter talks about spiritual warfare. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in heavenly places. And then the armor comes up. So there's a spiritual warfare that we're engaged in, and people recognize it, people see it, and so it's a battle. And it doesn't mean we're never going to mess up or fall or whatever, but the one verse Paul said, having done all to stand. Sometimes all you can do is exist or survive. I was just walking through HEB, and I was tired, and I talk to myself every now and then, and I just notice people kind of might think, oh, this guy might be a little, that's fine, I don't mind it, but I'm tired to even get up. But today I got up early and I did my teaching, I did what I had to do, and sometimes just the energy to do that day is all that God will give us, and we just got to survive that day. But God will strengthen us for that day. So I'm glad you got to see Crow, because I haven't seen him in a while, and today a lot of people are out, and that's a blessing. Crow, give the final word, and then I'm going to shut it.
God bless you all, and follow John's scriptures.
And I hear they're kind of arguing. I'm going to
Yes.
walk back over there. God bless everybody.